Hey guys, it's Shannon with True Crime with Shannon, and I'm back with another video. But before we get into today's video topic, if you'd do me a quick favor, if you'd hit that like button, that thumbs up button for me, I really do appreciate it. It helps the video get some more traction and more folks on YouTube checking it out. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I really do appreciate all my subscribers. I'm trying to hit that 500 number so I can start growing and reaching more folks, especially with me doing the missing at the beginning of every show or video, however you want to refer to it. So if you would hit that subscribe button and notification bell, I really do appreciate it. Okay, speaking of the missing, let me get you guys info on today's missing person. It's going to be, this one here is Jimmy, otherwise known as Jay Lee. She is 20 years old, black blonde hair, brown eyes, height is 5'7", weight 120 pounds. The Oxford Department and the University of Mississippi Police Department are looking for a missing 20-year-old University of Mississippi student. Jimmy J. Lee was last seen leaving campus Walk Apartments at 5:58 a.m. on July 8th, 2022 in Oxford, Mississippi, wearing a silver robe or house coat, gold cap, and gray slippers. Jimmy J. Lee's car was found Monday at a towing company after it was removed from the Molly Bar Trails apartment complex last Friday. Police believe Lee may have been visiting someone at Molly Bar Trails at the time of his disappearance. Crime Stoppers has pledged $1,000 for anyone with information that leads to Lee being found. If you have any information about Lee's whereabouts or his activities last Friday, please call Oxford Police at 662-232-2400 or University Police at 662-915-7234 and Crime Stoppers at 662-234-8477. That's Crime Stoppers, and they could definitely be anonymous. Again, that's Jimmy J. Lee, who's been missing out of Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi. And you can also get more information at the awarefoundationofvirginia.com. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick update in the Vicky White case, and you guys all probably remember it, of the love triangle of the corrections officer, rather, and she fell in love with the inmate there, and basically helped him out of jail, and they took off and kind of decided to do their own thing before they were caught, and she unfortunately, they say she committed suicide. So there's been a major case update in that one. Casey White, who is the inmate, is charged with the murder of Vicky White. Now, she's the former corrections officer. Now let me give you guys the update here, and it'll kind of explain what's going on. Casey White, the inmate who escaped from an Alabama jail in April, has been charged with the murder and the death of the corrections officer who helped him leave. Now, I know this is kind of strange considering if she committed suicide that he's charged, but you know, this should explain, because I was a little confused at first too. Corrections officer Vicky White and Casey White, and they were not related, went on the run after the jail escape from Lauderdale County Detention Center in Florence, Alabama, leading law enforcement on an 11-day manhunt that put the tight-knit town on edge. Authorities said at the time that Vicky and Casey White had a, quote, special relationship, but were not related. Casey and Vicky White were eventually caught after a chase that ended in a crash in Evansville, Indiana. After the crash, Vicky White was taken to the hospital for a gunshot wound, where she later died. Now again, as you can see, this is from News Nation, and this was Brian Enton's initial post here. A grand jury decided on felony murder charge in the escape here, as per his Twitter post. So let's check out the continuance of this story article here. An indictment alleges that Casey White caused Vicky White's death in the course of and in furtherance of committing escape in the first degree. Chris Connolly, Lauderdale County District Attorney, said in a warrant issued on a grand jury indictment that was served to Casey White Monday. Casey White's defense attorney, Mark McDaniel, said in a statement to AL.com that his client will enter a plea of not guilty to the felony murder charge. The defense team will file a number of pretrial motions, including a motion for the state to provide the defense team with a copy of the autopsy of Vicky White. After receiving the results of the autopsy, the defense team will file additional motions stating the relief sought, McDaniel said. Casey White is currently in the custody of the Alabama Department of Corrections, serving a 75-year sentence. He is also charged with capital murder for the 2015 slaying of Connie Ridgway. Police found Ridgway stabbed to death in her living room in what they say was a murder for hire. So as we know, this guy's not going anywhere anyway. So apparently, if if there's a death and during the committing of a felony, he could be charged for that. So he's being charged for her death, and it looks like she allegedly committed the suicide with her non-dominant hand. Uh, that's what they're stating. Um, but what I heard, and again, this is not confirmed, I heard that they had some sort of a death pact where she was going to kill herself, and then he was going to make sure he wasn't taken alive. So if that's the case, she actually followed through with her part, and he surely didn't, because he was taken into custody. He is definitely alive and I don't want to say thriving, because he's not living his best life at all. But he's definitely he's in jail, and I guess he's going to pick up some additional charges, and more than that related to his escape, the felony escape. So we're going to see what happens with that. So what do you guys think? Do you think that it's his fault that Vicky killed herself? Or do you think it doesn't really matter at this point, that she helped him get out and, she killed herself? So, whatever, one way or the other. Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, I know this is definitely something a lot of folks probably have an opinion on. It's super strange, though, because if she, he wouldn't have been out of jail if she didn't, help him out. So, I don't know. It's definitely a strange case in that regard for him to be charged in her death. But I guess they can do it, and we'll see if it sticks. So yeah, that's the update in the Vicky White case. I'll follow this and see how this keeps going. So this is definitely an odd one as well. There's so many odd cases going on. So thank you guys for checking out the video. And on your way out, if you haven't already, please hit that like button, that thumbs up for me. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe. I appreciate it. And with that said, I hope you guys have a great day, and stay safe.